idea about the how to frame the construction, how to frame the structures. You know what? Today we are talking together. We are not using such type of difficult word in our conversation. What I'm speaking, you are able to understand. What you are speaking, I am able to understand. And we are not using a so much typical word in our conversation. Okay, we are only know that how to frame.
So, how are you?
I'm fine. What about you? Thank you so much for asking.
Same here. Fantastic.
Hmm.
Better than I expected. So,
Okay, so
first of
how
all,
is
thank
your?
you so.
Mhm.
So, first of all, thank you so much for accepting my request. So that's why I'm here. So, since we are meeting for the first time, so let's start with introduction.
Yeah, of
So,
course,
please
we should
introduce
start.
yourself.
Yeah, sure, sure. Thank you so much for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Well, my name is Mansi Bajpayee. I basically belong to Uttar Pradesh, Kanpur. If I talk about my qualification, I have done my master's subject of English literature from the Anand Mahavidyalaya, Kanpur University. Right now, I'm doing PGCR from Indira Gandhi National Open Institute, and apart from this, I'm running my YouTube channel, name of English Dose 27, where I just upload a English conversational video and the all learning patterns video, where you can just learn all improve your English speaking journey. And I'm teaching as well. That's pretty much about me. If you really want to ask anything else, of course, I would love to give the answers of all your questions.
Really, really good to hear
Yeah.
about you. So
I
now
also
it's
want to
my
know
turn.
about yourself. Yeah, of course, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So if I talk about my appellation, my name is Chiranjit Maiti.
Mhm.
I'm from West Bengal. Basically, I'm from Sundarban. I hope you have heard the name of Sundarban.
Yeah, I heard
Uh, yes,
only a bit.
and yeah, and now I am connecting with you from Kolkata. And as far as my educational background is concerned, I completed my graduation in English, and right now I have been teaching in a private school. And moreover, I have been running a YouTube channel where I upload the spoken English related videos, and
Mhm.
also I have started the new journey. I uploading a conversational video a while back. And coming to my hobbies, I love to reading books, learning new things, listening to music, watching movie. This is something about me.
I am very glad to know all our things about you. Here you just mentioned you also running your YouTube channel. So what does it what is the name of your YouTube channel and how is it going on your channel?
So if you talk about my YouTube channel, I just started my journey 1 year back, but I
Okay.
didn't work so much on it. I just started working on it, and my YouTube channel name is Unique English Pathshala by Chiranjit.
Okay.
Okay, and that's all.
That's pretty interesting. So tell me about your English journey. Because you mentioned here you just live West Bengal. So I think your native language is Bengali, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, definitely. I
Yeah.
completed my education in vernacular language. Okay, so
Hmm.
you know that
So,
how much it is difficult to enhance the spoken English actually. And as
hmm,
I mentioned to you that I completed my graduation in English. So uh, I am able to read, write, and understand. But if you talk about the speaking part, so it's a little bit hard because you know that
hmm,
if you come from a vernacular medium, so it is very difficult. And basically I come from a village site, and I don't want to disrespect the any peoples and their works. But if I talk about the education of village sites, so they are backward. I don't have any atmosphere and anyone with whom I can speak actually. So you know that, so it is really difficult to enhance your spoken English. But
hmm,
if you talk about my English journey, so uh, it started from my childhood. Actually, you know that I mentioned about my qualification that I have completed my graduation in English. So
Mhm.
if you are pursuing in English, so it is really important to know about this subject. Actually, uh, I knew the this English as a subject.
Mhm.
And if you talk about my journey, when I started my journey, so when I developed an interest in this subject, and I decided that I would study in English. So I started learning it from that point. And if you talk about my English journey, English spoken journey, so it's been 1 year only.
Hmm. Okay, I think if as like we talk about our person, we basically belong to our native language board. Like I also belong to my native language, like Hindi medium board. So it is very difficult for us to cover this language and to continue with in this language, because for us we have to cover a lot. It's not only reading, writing, and practicing. No, we have to cover our basic as well, because basic is very important. If your basic is strong, then you can improve yourself by one by. If your basic is weak, then anybody suggests to you, you have to do that work, you have to do that, you cannot do that, because
Yes,
basic
yes,
it
definitely.
required. Root, it should be strong. If your root it's strong, you can do whatever you want to do. So of course we have to do. Okay, so is there any question you want to ask me here? You
Yes,
have prepared
definitely. I
earlier.
want to. Yes, yes, yes. So please tell me, how long have you been learning this language, and what made you the interest to learn this language?
Such a nice question. Interest. Nobody just gave me an interest in that language. Even I was not interested in that language, because if I talk about my previous days, I was not quite interested in that language. I don't like this. I didn't like that. We can say that, of course. So I pass only. I have to cover my exam. Only I have to pass in my exam that I read, that I study as a subject. As you mentioned here, as a subject, I taught this language. And but after coming graduation, I realized how much this language is important. It not only my interest. It does. I have to prove myself. I can learn that language. I can speak as well. So in one institute, I had given a 6 month to learn that language. But to be honest, I was unable to learn that language. I was unable to speak that language. Yeah, I can understand on the time how to understand what the people are saying in front of to you. But it actually comes to me. I wasn't able to speak that language a perfectly way, and I spoke in a broken way, but not a very fluent, not what I'm speaking right now. Such types of qualities I didn't have. But someone gave me opportunity teach, to start teaching. So I started teaching. That concept helped me, and now I consider that my journey had started when I started teaching. So teaching give me a fluency, teaching give me a confidence, and way of teach. I learn a lot. Way of teach. I speak a lot. I practice a lot with my students, and day by day I improved a lot myself. And now I'm also working on my improvement. Now I'm also working on my fluency as well. And even I'm making a lot of mistakes. I think this is a part of thing. Everybody makes mistakes. So I am just covering my all mistake. I learned a lot, and I learn a lot. That's all such type of work I'm doing right now.
Okay, nice, nice. Yes, so many people think that enrolling in an institution they will speak fluently, but
Hmm.
I actually believe that it's completely wrong, because uh, you cannot speak until you speak on your own. Okay.
Yeah, of course, right. Until you practice, you cannot learn this language.
Yes, definitely. So in the beginning, if I talk about when I started my journey, in the beginning, when I started my journey, a lot of people suggested me different kind of things, like
Mhm.
watching movie, Okay, reading books. So I used to watch movie actually. So I faced a lot of difficulties because when I used to watch movies, most of the words and sentences were I were unable to understand those sentences
Mm-hmm.
and words. And what I used to do, I paused the movies and I tried to find the meaning of the words and sentences. And you know that is how much time consuming it is. Okay, so in this way, however, in this way I used to lose my um, interest in watching movie. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so my question is that to you. So which is better, watching movie, reading books, and which is better?
Mm-hmm. You know what? It's what we do. People, people are in the habit of to suggest anyone, but it totally up to us what we have to do and what works to us. That is very important. You know what? First, we have to find out our strength. If you are not good at to watching something, then please avoid this concept. Because for me, I am not good at reading. Reading is not my cup of tea. I cannot read more and more. I cannot improve myself with the help of reading. So I always avoid reading. That not means reading is not important. Of course, reading is important. But if you talk about but if talk about myself, for me it is not important. Okay, I always prefer to watch more and more. So I start watching. I start listening more and more. That concept helped me. So I would love to suggest here, find out your strength. If you are not good at auditory portion, avoid it. You should start reading. Okay, as you are told me here, your interest went your interest gone when you start learning when you start watching movie. Okay, because you wasn't be able to understand sometimes sentences, words. So it's totally up to you. First you have to start watching, and first you have to start learning as well. If you are not understand, if you are unable to understand what the words are, this that means your vocabulary is not so strong. Your we can say that your way of expression, because sometimes that things happen, we watch anything else if we are unable to understand, but by the help of expression we can reach the exact point of view. Okay, that is the means of that line. Okay, so we have to work on our visualization as well. You should work on your visualization. You should just work on your tone, because I think if any dialogues is spoken by front of to you, you are not understand this word, you are not understand this statement, but you are able to understand by the help of expression of this dialogue. That the technique you should have no. Okay, if you know this technique, then you can improve a lot, then you can also immerse yourself. That's why people suggest you start watching. But it's my personal opinion, if you are not good at to visualization, so avoid it. You start listening more and more, you start reading more and more. That's the concept you can do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
thank you. Your nice suggestion actually.
Have you
And
heard any
you
voice?
told, yes, you told that about vocabulary. Yes, vocabulary is most important. You can say vocabularies play imperative role to improve the spoken English because
Not a
when I
not a
started,
vital vocabulary is not play a vital role, is not is your speaking journey, but of course it is important. You know what? In starting time, if we work our vocabulary, we get confused, because bundle of vocabulary. If you are learning, that not means you are fluent speaker. You should idea about the how to frame the construction, how to frame the structures. You know what? Today we are talking together, we are not using such type of difficult word in our conversation. What I am speaking, you are able to understand. What you are speaking, I am able to understand. And we are not using a so much typical word in our conversation. Okay, we are only know that how to frame the sentence, how to give the structures. Vocabulary
yes,
help us to improve ourselves a lot, to update ourselves a lot. It's not play the vital role. It's my personal opinion. Of course, it is very important, but it's not play the vital role to make you a fluent speaker. Okay, if you cover today, suppose that today you cover 10 words and next day you will be forget, then all the words is totally waste. So I think first we have to work our constructions. First we have to work on our sentence formation, and then we find out any word jerk us. Then we have to revise this word, and we have to start using these all our words in our conversation. And vocabulary automatically you can learn by the help of practice, by the help of speak a lot.
But I so don't mind. But my uh, opinion is totally different because when I started my journey, because
Hmm.
um, I suggest the people are beginner. Okay, so when you starting your journey, so if you know the little bit grammar, it's okay, because written English and spoken English is totally different.
Of
Because
course.
so sometimes people know the grammatical rules, how to frame the sentence, they know actually, but uh, when they start the conversation, they get stuck in the middle of the conversation because they run out of uh,
Verbs.
words. Okay,
It's not a
words.
word, it's a verb. It verb. We should idea about the verb. Verbs is very important. While complete any sentence. Vocabulary, you know what? Vocabulary mix of the part of a speech. You should have idea about the noun, you should have idea adjective, but you should like that I told one sentence. मैं market जा रही हूँ. This is the Hindi language. Do you know about Hindi language? I think you are aware about that.
Yes, yes, yes,
Okay,
yes,
मैं market जा रही हूँ. So जाना. We should idea about only a verb. Okay, if we know what is the means of jana, then we can make this conversation, then we can uh, frame this sentence, because I am translating this word, I am dash market, so we need a verb. Okay, verb is very required to complete our sentence, not a vocabulary. It's my personal opinion, that is important. I think we are talking together, we are using a verb in our sentences.
yes, yes, definitely,
we are
definitely,
we are giving
definitely.
the name, this is a word, this is a vocabulary, but no, actually this
Actually,
is a verb.
actually, what are you, what we are saying? So all are the action, all are the
Yes,
action. So
that's
action
why.
means action denotes to every verb. Okay.
Yeah, every verbs, it's not every word, it's only a verbs. We have to talk
Hmm.
about verbs. If we have idea about the verb, we can make a lot of sentence. There's a no need to high vocabulary, there's a no need to updated vocabulary. We have to use only verb in our sentence, and we can complete. After that you should work on your vocabulary. Okay, I know verb is the part of the vocabulary, but vocabulary has a lot of words. Okay,
Yes, yes.
like that not
It's
a
like a
pronoun, it's,
ocean,
yeah,
like a ocean, like a
yeah,
ocean.
it's the ocean. If we have to read a more and more, so starting time we don't focus, we should not focus on a
Yes, yes,
vocabulary term,
definitely.
we should
Yes,
focus in our sentence formation. And sentence form, if we focus our sentence formation, then we can also learn a verb, because to
yes,
complete our sentence we need a verb. That's why that formula makes subject verb and object. Okay, we need a verb. That is my concept, that is my, we can say
no, no,
that
no. This
rule.
concept is actually, this concept is right, right, because yes, little bit grammar formation or grammar rules you have to know, otherwise you cannot make or frame any sentences. But sometimes when I see the who are the beginner, they go to the deep inside the grammatical rules.
Yes, that is a part. There's a waste of time. In starting time, we don't have to just give the lot of. We just know only. Okay, we have to talk about present indefinite tense. We just know the rule of the present indefinite tense, and we have to make a lot of sentence with the help of present indefinite tense. And while making present indefinite tense, we need a subject, we need a verb, we need a object, and nothing else we need. And sometimes
Yes,
we
yes,
need a helping verb. That is also important. So
yes,
basic idea you should have. You can make lot of sentence. Okay, and if we talk about, if anybody just told, if anybody tell us just appreciate me, on that time I need a vocabulary. If I don't have an idea, just like that, you just tell me appreciate me, just start appreciation me, then how can I appreciate you? Because I don't have an idea about adjective, I cannot have a more words to say with you. I cannot say, no, you are commendable, you are mind blowing, you are super hit, you are splendid. So that types of verbs we need. That's also adjective we need. It's a part of vocabulary. Okay,
Yes,
I hope you
definitely.
understand what I want to say.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Then we
Right,
need our
right,
vocabulary.
definitely. So, actually, vocabulary also important, but
Yeah,
yes, your opinion is right. So, my question is to you, another question that
yeah, of course.
some if you talk about my vocabulary journey, so now I can speak a little bit. Okay, I can speak actually. There was a time I couldn't utter a single word in English properly, but now
Mm-hmm.
I can articulate my opinions and thoughts in front of people. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
like you. And now I started working on my vocabulary part. So what I do, I each and every day I learn three or four words, and
Mm-hmm.
I make sentences with the help of each verbs. In this way, I try to memorize them. But my
Mm-hmm.
question is that those words gradually became transient. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and I don't know why it happens. But my question is that how can we memorize those? Hello,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm listening you. Hello.
am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. What about in my side? Everything is clear?
Yes, yes. So,
Okay.
my question is that how can we memorize all those vocabularies or words for
Mm-hmm.
for the long term? For the long
Yeah, of
term.
course. Of course. You
So,
know what?
can you shed some light on this?
Yeah, of course I can. I can explain you how can you just learn any single word with a long time. It is very important for us. You know what we do? We start learning more and more words. Today, if you are learning 5 words, make sure next day you have to cover these all of 5 words again. Another next day you will have to cover these 5 words again. Okay, don't forget like that. Today, if you learn, don't forget to learn tomorrow. Don't forget to learn another day. Then then we can make our diary. Then we can, it's not to write anywhere, to wrote somewhere. You have to just pick out your mind, and once you start conversation, just like the, today is our conversation. If you have learned any word, so that is your responsibility. I have to use any what verb I learn, I have to use my conversation anyhow. Okay, because nobody knows that, because you are learning the words. So that is your responsibility. You have to start using more and more, because vocabulary, I think we can say that lot of, we cannot learn all words, we cannot cover all the
Yes,
words, we cannot recall all the words, but maximum verb we can learn by the help of practicing. Okay, you should use your verb, your words, at least 2 and 3 times in your conversation, in your conversational video. Okay, and just read more example with that verbs. You can just take the help of chat gpt. If you learn today what is called sophisticated, it means to polite someone, to talk. Okay, so you just type this word sophisticated on the chat gpt and just tell me a 10 example with this word. There's a 10 example. You have to read these all example over and over. That word is going to fix on your mind automatically. Okay, next time you have to use these example in front of two people. Next day you have to again this word. You don't create your very long diary of vocabulary. Just create a minimum words and use over and over. Then you can cover a lot. I do such types of thing. I don't have a bundle of vocabulary. Actually, I am a competitive student. English is my major subject. I have to learn a lot. But if I talk about vocabulary, I have a bundle of notes about the vocabulary. But if any words come in an exam, then I just know, okay, that is the means of that word. But if still I am not using that all of words in my conversation, because that all of words not familiar with me. Just start become friends of that word. Just start using that words over and over, and then you can do whatever you want to do. Then you can start. Then you can just also memorize it.
Okay. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. Yes, I'm glad to know about.
So are you
So
saying, are you doing such types of things while learning? Once you learn the words, you start using these all of words or not? You are only writing all the words.
yes, no. I use them because I learned a lot of new words and advanced vocabularies. But I use them. Sometime I
So
use
why
them.
did you not use today's conversational video? Any word, any word.
No, no. I use the two words that I learned in 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Transient, articulate. Okay.
Articulate. Okay. What does the mean? What the means of transient?
Transient means is it's you can say something is resist for short time.
Okay. Transient. It's called to brief. It's called to brief thing.
No, brief, not brief. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
suppose you are mugging up something. Okay,
Mm-hmm. It's a few
and
time.
yes, it,
ना के बराबर.
it's
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Actually, it stay in your mind for few moment.
Yeah, few seconds. We can say that. Yeah, of course, transient.
Transient, actually transient. Okay,
Transient. I know this word. You know
and
what? That's what I
yeah,
covered for my competitive exam. Transient. It's a Suddh
yeah,
Hindi that chadik. We say it's a chadik in
yeah.
Hindi.
And also I have learned a lot of words. If you actually, I uploaded the two conversational video on my YouTube
Mhm.
channel. So my first video I use a lot of new words because at that moment I learned 10 or 12 words like gazillion.
Hmm.
Okay, a lot of words,
You know what?
articulate.
Yeah, words make your conversation interesting and effective. It look
Yes,
like
yes,
you
definitely.
are just using the advanced word if your conversation it more effective and impactful as
Yeah.
well. That's why we are learning vocabulary. I think
If
everybody, every learners, if they just covered all syllabus of grammar and they also they have worked all their speaking terms, of course they should learn vocabulary to improve a lot, to update yourself, because updating is also a part of things.
definitely, definitely. If you, I hope you was a lot of conversational video. If you was
Mm-hmm.
any interview, the any famous persons, they don't use any difficult grammatical rules. They use the advanced vocabulary, phrase, idioms. So that's why
Yeah, phrases is
they
also
are.
very important.
Yes, yes, yes. So
Mm-hmm.
actually, if you are beginner, so then I think we don't think about the advanced level because
Mm-hmm.
you can incorporate them. But when you are speaking naturally, you are able to speak in front of anyone. So then you
Mm-hmm.
can use
Your
it.
half portion is
Uh,
cutting. Your camera is, I think, very up.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. So now I am visible.
No, you are also previous in previous time, but like two like that.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
So actually, th- they don't use any hard grammar and anything. Okay, they use advanced vocabularies and
Hmm.
simple grammatical rules. So by the help of
Hmm.
uh, advanced vocabularies and phrases and idioms, so their conversations looks uh, very impressive actually.
Hmm. We can say that. We can say that, but I think it's my opinion to become a fluent speaker, to become a we can say that advanced speaker. You need everything. You don't
Yeah,
skip
definitely.
anything. You need a
Yes,
vocabulary
definitely.
as well as you need a structures as well as you need a grammar rules because you know what, in starting time we need a words, some words, we need a some grammar rules, and we can a lot like today we both are intermediate level, we are not advanced. Okay, but if we talk about advanced level is that you are using a grammar, you are using a proper structure, and you are using a phrases as well as the vocabulary tone and expression also. If you have covered such types of things, then we can say that of course we are advanced level. We are speaking a natural way. Now we are speaking like intermediate. We have to think this word we have to use in our conversation. But
but
for the
but if yes, but if you talk about my I don't use the very much the advanced words actually.
Mhm,
I learn them and I try to incorporate them in my conversation sometimes.
mhm.
But I really um, I feel very comfortable when I use the simple words and I can
Yes.
sound more natural. If you are
Hmm.
beginner, so I think so we don't think about the advanced level. You can
Of course.
use them day, you can use them or incorporate them in your conversation day by day. In this way you can inculcate or mugging up all those things, and in a blink you can use them in your conversation.
100% right. If you can, you know what, English language is not an overnight journey. In a jiffy, we
Yes,
cannot learn this
definitely.
language. Okay, we have to give the time, and this called as stairs. If you really want to climb a top of the notch, so of course first you have to cross your first stairs, and you should start work from there. And just fix your target within 6 months, within 3 months, within 12 days. I have to learn this language. It's totally up to you. How much you work, how much you will achieve. That's totally up to you. If you're working hard, so of course you will get result soon. If you are working slow wise, of
You
course
will
you will get
succeed.
result.
Definitely you
Yeah,
will succeed
of course.
because
And
success
that is a lang.
because yes, yes, yes,
Mhm.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying it is totally up to you. It's not like you
Yes,
just ask people how many days I have to spend to learn that language. So of course I don't have any idea about that because I don't know about your strength. I don't know about your quality. I don't know about what is the pattern of your learning. Okay, so it's totally up to you. How much work you are doing, you can achieve.
yeah, definitely, definitely you will succeed. Okay, because
Hmm.
success requires nothing but hard working and perseverance.
Yes. So is there
So
any question
do you,
left you want to ask me here?
no, no. So if you have any questions, so you can ask me.
I think we have covered all the question, but one question is in my mind. What is your hobby? You didn't share with me.
Yeah, I told you that learning new things. Okay,
Okay.
watching movies.
Apart from this, it's not a study material. It's like that. You told here you watching your movie. It's your habit. But after from listening music, watching what I'm saying, watching English movie, you just you just take out your interest with that segment. So, what is
No,
your new
actually,
habit do you have?
yeah, no. Actually, watching movie means not only I watch English movie. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
also I watch regional the movies which are in regional language, and also Tamil language, Hindi. Okay,
Mm-hmm. So, do
not
you
on.
know Tamil language also?
No, no, I don't know Tamil language. Actually, dub version. I know. I watch dub version.
Okay, okay, okay. People are just very multi-talented right now. They know their native language as well as they are learning their state language also. But for me, in my side, I learn only Hindi. Not I learn. My native language is Hindi, and I have idea about only one language is the English. But the people know about the Gujarati, Marathi, Tamil, and their native language as well. But I am not such type of person.
So because they are staying in a atmosphere, so that's why they have to speak, have to listen those language, so that's why they are accustomed to
Hmm.
speak this
And but
language.
I think now the people are also seeking like that. I am UP person. Okay, suppose that if I will do work in any other state. So who the people are living their state, like you are just living West Bengal. So there are some people in your side, they just feel like that if you are coming another state, you have to speak our native language. They
Yes,
are creating
definitely,
a thing because recently I have seen one video. There, one people are just patrolling and they are patrol pump, and they don't know about their state language because he is working there, and he person belongs to I think any other state, and the petrol pump people are saying you have to know about our state language. And that I think I thought it's very I think humiliating. People are we are Indian and people are just living. If we are there going another state, they are just treating like that. No, you are coming from foreign, you are coming from another we can say Gola. So such types of behavior they are doing, it's I think not a good for us, not for Indians. It's not showing our unity, it's showing like we are discrimination, we are creating a discrimination between. What in your side? That same thing in your side, but in my UP, I think these things are not.
okay. So do you have any questions? Another
Yeah,
question?
yeah, such same question I asked you. Same things in your side. People are just
Yeah,
want know you.
definitely.
If you are living our state, you have to learn our language.
Yes, 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 definitely. Definitely you have to, because if you you know that language is a communicating process actually. Because
Mm-hmm.
where if you are learning a language, so you can communicate in the state, the people are speaking the language. Suppose you are in Bengal, so if you can speak the Bengali, okay,
Hmm.
so you can connect with more people. Okay, you can
But it
understand
should not
what.
be mandatory. It should not be
No, no, no.
mandatory.
Yes, yes,
You know,
yes, definitely, definitely, it's
but
not
people,
mandatory,
but
but
who are living Bengal, who are living any other state, they're forcing us. No, you have to learn it. That things
no,
I
no,
am doing.
no, no, no,
We
no.
know our
They-
native
I,
language. I just
I, I,
I
I, I don't support. Actually, I don't support this kind of things. Okay, I, I don't support this.
That's the things. You know what? I recently I have saw one video, and there are people just forcing the people. No, you have to learn a Bengali language. Then I just give it. Then I serve you. So what kind of things? We are Indian. We have our native language. That we have. Why we just covered another language? Yeah, of course. If you have interested, then we can do that. But I think government should take
Yes,
action in that field.
definitely, definitely.
Hmm. Okay, so this is very nice conversation with you. If any question you want to ask me, yes, of course, go ahead. Otherwise, we should wind up this session. What do you say?
Okay, I don't have. I hope I don't have any question right now. And
Mm-hmm.
it's really a nice talking to you. And before wrapping the conversation up, I want to ask you. Um, so please, this video is going to be featured on both of our YouTube channel. So
Yes.
please send me a picture that I can use
Hmm.
in my
YouTube as
thumbnail.
well.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. You can also after to cut this call, you can also send me a one pic for my thumbnail.
Okay.
Okay.
So and one more question I want to ask from you. So I want to know the feedback from you that you already we have talked the 30 minutes. So
Mm-hmm.
please tell me. Uh, so give me a feedback.
You are good. You are good. You speak a lot, and more plus point is that you are understand. You are able to understand what I'm saying in front of you. It is very important for learners, for person also, because if we are able to understand what the people are saying, that means we are doing perfect work. We are on the we can say that we are on right path. So of course, we both are able to understand what we are talk to each other, and I think it is a good. You are good.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you
Okay,
so
have
much.
a good day. Bye bye. Take care.
Have a good day.